Alrighty, another video. So today, I just want to randomly just share my thoughts about the next meta. What is going to be the next meta? Like, where are the scalpers going to head to after trading cards? Like Pokemon crashes, One Piece potentially goes in the bear market, things go down a bit, slow down. I'm just curious where things will shift. I like to think about things like that. Let's look at the past. So we had, what did we have? At some point, it was, I guess, let's start like in 2020. So NFTs. I was never into that. I don't know if you guys ever were, but I always knew something was wrong or suspicious with NFTs, if I'm being honest. So I never got into that. It might have also been PS5s, but I was always a PC gamer, or I always used a PC, so I never really got affected or into the PS5 hype or wave. I never felt the need to buy one. I never bought them and resold them, so same with sneakers. Never been a fan of sneakers. Um, and then what was after that? There was a crypto phase, I'll be honest. I was kind of part of. I lost a lot of money in crypto, I cannot lie. But then I got into stock shortly after, and that has worked out a lot better. So I'm glad that worked out. Um, and then what was it next? I got into Pokemon cards around like 2022, 2023. Like I was buying Evolving Skies at 150 a box because I really thought that Umbreon was beautiful. Um, I was buying Crown Zenith bundles for 25 bucks. I still have a bunch of those. I forgot what it's like at now. Crown Zenith bundles are probably like 150 now. Um, what else? So yeah, and then yeah, that Pokemon bull market came. So a lot of people came to Pokemon cards because that's where I guess the money was at. But do you guys ever wonder what like the next hype is gonna be and like are you gonna be part of it? Because I really just can't see myself collecting or buying anything but like One Piece cards really and just stocks and ETFs here and there. Because I really like, first of all, I like the collectability of One Piece cards, how they look, and I also like the aspect that they could go up in value. So that's pretty cool. But I think the best time to start buying would technically be when that next meta comes and everyone shifts over. But even when the next meta comes, right, and people are moving to that, is there really that much supply to dump? Like let's just say next month. No, not next month, that's too early. Let's just say 2 months or 1 month after OP17, right? If something new comes up, new, I don't know, what's the new collectible thing people are going to be hot, they're going to try to get and resell. Let's just say it's action figures or Beyblades. Let's just say it's Beyblades, for instance. Um, is there going to be enough OP13 to even fall on the dump on the market that'll even affect the price or crash it? So like so the people can now, like the speculators now that didn't believe in OP13, so they're dumping it at a lower price to get into that new hype, that new collectible. But the problem is, in One Piece, I don't think there's that much supply. Where even if randomly next week some new hype collectible came out, would that dump in OP13, like, would it be that significant? Like, I really think about things like that. Again, I don't know exactly how many OP13 boxes or cases there are, but I really don't think it would, even if like next week, I'm going by off just literally next week, if a new collectible hot hype thing dropped, as hot as Pokemon cards, I don't think the dump in supply would like cause more than a 30% drop, maybe even 25 or 20. And again, this is just all me speculating. This is all just my opinion, but again, I hope a new collectible something comes out super hot. I hope the One Piece market crashes. I hope OP13 goes to 200 a box, 250 a box, 300. Because guess how many cases I would buy? But imagine how many other people think like me. Imagine how many other people are just like me thinking when OP13 crashes to 300 bucks, 350, how many cases I'm gonna buy. Like, so it really makes you wonder, like you won't get as good of a discount as you think you will. Cause if some average person like me would buy several cases of OP13 if it ever dropped down to 300 just to rip for fun, you best believe there's going to be other people just like me, an average person like me who would buy tons of cases. So, and again, I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm super smart thinking, yeah, I'm going to buy cases of OP13 when it goes to 300 a box or 350 a box. Like, there's tons of people like me. So, and they wouldn't even invest in it. They would rip for fun. So, yeah. If I'm being honest, if I had to guess, I was talking to Frank's Collectibles or Frank's Hobbies in the comments on one of his videos. I like his videos a lot, by the way. Shout out Frank's Hobbies. He thinks kind of, he like critically thinks, you know, he looks like he's had exposure to this TCG stuff, these hobbies, but he thinks it's going to be manga or Beyblades. It's definitely not manga. Like the graded manga shit, like that is not going to be the next hyper collectible or thing. Like even I have manga. I have Full Metal Alchemist. I collect volume ones. So I have a bunch of volume ones. I have One Piece. Like again, it's not like the Shonen Jump or anything, but I don't think manga collectible thing is gonna be a thing where like I don't know. The thing is, these companies can like can mass print these books and things. So I don't know. It would just be a way to pump Barnes and Noble stock or something. But I don't think it's manga. Manga is not the next hype collectible or thing like that. He said it also could be Beyblades, but I don't see that either. What are people gonna do with Beyblades? Like this part, this rim of the Beyblade is worth $500. I don't know. There can't be a market for it, but it could be like fun, you know, to Beyblade battle and stuff. So, but I don't think either of those are really like the next big hype or meta for like the sneaker bros, Poke Bros. In my honest opinion, if I had to guess, I think it's stocks. Random. I think there's going to be some crazy AI boom in stocks or something where it's just so big maybe that they notice, like the sneaker bros, Poke Bros all notice it. They try to sell all their collectibles at a discount, low price, crash it, so they can buy stocks, like where it's like instant liquidity, where it's like booming maybe. Like that's just a theory, random just spitball if I had to guess. Um, because I don't think there's a new console coming out. I don't think Beyblades or any toys or action figures are going to revive. I don't think it's going to be Power World. It's not going to be some new TCG. Maybe Naruto TCG if it gets hyped enough. But yeah, I like to really think about these things. It's probably just either sports gambling, just gambling, or just stocks if I had to really guess. Because I really just don't know what could be after. Like, I don't think it's going to be like no Labubus, no action figures. What is the next meta? I don't think people like give a shit about their shoes or sneakers anymore. Like no one cares that you have the new 17.5 rare like one of 100 Jordans. Like I don't know. It could be, but I'm not gonna be part of that shit. Um, Let me know in the comments, guys. I really want to know what you guys think. What the next meta like hype collectible is, where all the sneakerheads, the Pokemon bros, Poke Bros investors, where they go to. And remember, when that new hype hot thing comes out, around that time, maybe a few weeks later, a few days later, that's when product will get dumped, and that's probably gonna be the best time to buy. Maybe a few weeks, maybe a month later. But so I'm really keeping an eye out on social media, on the internet, what that next thing is, because I feel like after 30th Pokemon, like it's gotta crash. So yeah, just me sharing my thoughts, raw thoughts. Let me know what you guys think, what the next hype collectible hobby could be. Let me know what's your plan. Are you guys still buying? I've been kind of slowing down if I'm being honest. That's why I've been making less market watch videos. Um, I still think there's plenty of opportunity to be made, so maybe I'll start making more. when cards start dropping more. Because I think if they're gonna drop, it's got more room to drop, you know. So, are you guys still buying cards? I want to know that too. What have you guys been buying? Are you guys preparing for OP17? And yeah, that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you like this type of content. I just want to share my thoughts, just talk to you guys. Please comment. I want to go back and forth with you guys. I want to dig your guys' brain. I really want to promote a community full of critical thinking and just no sheep herd mentality. Like, I like people that like to go against the grain and think unique. Like, I'll say it. I think the OP11 chase is way better than the best chase in OP13 and OP17, you know? And I'll debate anyone on that, things like that. So, just, yeah, think for yourself. Do your own research. Have your own beliefs. Stand on it. And that's all for this video, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.